Hello, everybody. My name is Buzzer.
And I'm Sparky.
Get ready for fun because you've just joined the Bedbug Bible Gang.
We are the bedbugs and we like to fly and float and dance and sing. We thank the Lord for everything. We have 6 legs and we have wings. We are the bedbugs and we like to zip and zoom and say our prayers. We like to climb a lot of stairs. We have antenna in our hair. We are the bedbugs and we like to tell you stories from the Bible. We are the bedbugs and we can't wait to tell you stories from the Bible. 1, 2, 3, we are the bedbugs and we like to pray and praise and eat meringue. And if you like the song we sang, you're in the Bedbug Bible Gang. Ding diddle ding ding, ding ding.
Sparky, Sparky, hey Sparky, where are you?
I'm right here, Buzzer.
Didn't you hear me calling you?
Sure, Buzzer, but I was trying to help you introduce today's show.
I guess you're right, Sparky. Today's show is all about people who heard God calling them.
That sounds exciting.
Very funny, Sparky. Let's get to our first story. Noah's News.
When God's creation still was young, God looked down at the world. God saw that sin filled up each man, each woman, boy, and girl.
There's the world.
Ick, it looks messy.
And God was sad to see them all filled up with so much sin. It's time to wash the world I made and start brand new again.
This world needs a wash.
We're gonna need some more soap.
But in the midst of all this mess, God found one faithful man. His name, you know, was Noah, and for him, God made a plan.
Oh, hey, it's Noah.
Noah sure is nice.
God walked with old man Noah, and God told him what to do. Go get a hammer and a saw. I have a job for you.
A hammer and a saw?
Sounds like we're going to build something.
I plan to send an awesome flood. You'll want to have a boat. Make sure that it is waterproof. Make sure that it can float.
Oh, we're building a boat.
Make sure that you have room to house your family as the crew. And did I mention animals? There's going to be a few.
Animals?
How many are we talking here?
Just 2 of every single kind. That's all you have to get. And put them on the boat you built to keep from getting wet.
Oh, just 2.
Of every single kind.
We're going to need a bigger boat.
For 40 days and 40 nights, I'm going to let it rain till all the earth is covered up and I can start again.
That's a lot of rain.
This is the way to wash the world.
But I will not forget your boat or all of those inside. I promise that I'll keep you safe throughout your watery ride.
If God promises, I believe it.
So does Noah.
Old Noah did as God had said. He followed God's command. God gladly kept the promise and led Noah to dry land.
Hooray! God kept his word.
And Noah kept his word too.
That's what I call a call.
Wow, what a story! It's great to hear that because Noah followed God's call, God kept Noah safe through the flood. And that call was a wild one.
And a wet one, too.
A call of the wet and wild.
When God looked out at all the land, the women and the men, it made God sad that they were bad. God said, I'll start again. I'm going to clean the world I made with one gigantic flood. But old man Noah will be saved because he is so good. Old man Noah, as kind as he could be, he's going to build a boat for God and sail it happily. When Noah heard the call from God and all God had to say, he did not think that it was odd, he followed right away. He built the biggest, broadest boat that he had ever made, and gathered animals to float, that's how the world was saved. Old man Noah, as kind as he could be, he's going to build a boat for God and sail it happily. Sing along! When God looked down at all the land, the women and the men, it made God sad that they were bad. God said, I'll start again. I'm going to clean the world I made with one gigantic flood. But old man Noah will be saved because he is so good. Old man Noah, as kind as he could be, he's going to build a boat for God and sail it happily. When Noah heard the call from God and all God had to say, he did not think that it was odd, he followed right away. He built the biggest, broadest boat that he had ever made, and gathered animals to float, that's how the world was saved. Old man Noah, as kind as he could be, he's going to build a boat for God and sail it happily. Good job!
That Noah's News song sounded neato, Sparky.
That's nice to Noah.
Here we go again.
Can you match up these pictures from the Noah's News story? We can start with this picture of the world God made. Where is the matching one? There it is. That world's match is right over here. Now, can you find a match for this mean person? That's right. You found the matching picture right here. Now look for the match for this picture of nice Noah. You found it. Noah's match is right here. Now look at this picture of the boat God told Noah to build. Where is its match? There's the matching boat. Just one more to find. Can you see the match for these happy animals? All right. You found all the matches. That's good news.
Hey everyone, we're just about to start another story about a very special person that God called.
How special is this person, Buzzer?
Does a king sound good enough?
It sure does. And if God is calling, I hope this king here is good enough too.
When Samuel was just a kid, he heard God's call while in his bed. And God had many things to say, so Sam would listen every day.
Samuel hears God's call.
He likes to listen.
God kept on talking as Sam grew. God had a lot for him to do. God said to do the strangest things, like pouring oil on top of kings.
Pouring what on top of who? Why would God want that?
That's right. You heard the words I said. He poured out oil upon their heads. The oil was there so all would see that God had picked each king to be.
Oh, the oil means something.
It means the king is chosen by God.
The king right then was named King Saul. He did not make God glad at all. So God picked out somebody new to be the king when Saul was through.
We're getting a new king.
So long, Saul.
God said to Sam, "Get moving quick and find the king that I have picked. You'll meet a man who's shepherding. That shepherd's son will be the king."
Okay, we just need to find a shepherd with a son.
Sounds easy.
So Sam went out and met someone, a shepherd with his 7 sons.
7? Which one is the right son?
The oldest boy was strong and slim, and Samuel thought, this must be him.
He sure looks like a king.
But God told Sam, that's not the one. So Sam looked at the second son. Again God said, it isn't he. Not 7, 6, 5, 4, or 3.
It's not any of these sons.
But that's all of them.
Sam asked the shepherd, could there be a son of yours whom I can't see? The shepherd said, I've one son more. Could he be who you're looking for?
Oh, there's another son.
Well, why didn't you say so?
Just then, son number 8 came by. He was a little puny guy, but God told Samuel, that's the kid. Go pour some oil upon his head.
But he's so little.
He's the one God picked.
So Sam did just as he'd been told. That young son's head was soon well oiled, and everyone who saw the thing knew God had called a brand new king.
Hooray!
God called a new king.
Now, did you know that each of you is called by God and chosen too? God pours his love into your heart to give your life a brand new start.
God pours love on all of us.
God's got you covered.
That story was swell. God had picked a very special king named David, and even though he may not look like a king, David would grow up to be the greatest king those people had.
God really can pick 'em.
And God picks each of you, too.
Hey, that is good news.
It sure is, Sparky.
Samuel has a hard time finding the new king God had picked. Can you help Samuel find the hidden objects in this picture of the new king? Let's start by finding Samuel's jar of oil. There's a jar hidden in a tree. Now, look for a hidden crown for the new king. Right again. You found that crown upside down. Let's look to find the shepherd's hidden sheep. Yep, there's that sheep up in the clouds. Try to find the hidden shepherd's staff. That's right, you found the shepherd's staff right over here. Just one more to find. Where is our bedbug friend hiding? You saw her. Wow, you spotted them all. Super job, gang.
Thanks for helping us find those hidden things, gang. You did great.
I call that a job well done.
Good call, Sparky.
Do-do-do. And now I'm proud to present the Bedbug Bandoliers with their latest, greatest hit, The Weather Bug.
If your skies are dark and dreary, if the wild winds howl and blow, don't be blue, it's time to cheer up. I assure you things will clear up. Take a gander over here and you'll be glad I told you so. Whether it's sun or whether if not it is, whether it's cold or whether if hot it is, I'm the bug that tells you what it is. I'm the weather bug. Whether or not it's going to snow at all, whether or not tornadoes will blow at all, I'm the bug that's gonna show it all. I'm the weather bug. Whether it sleets or whether it rains, I will show you where. Over mountains or over the plains, this here map will take us there. Whether the weather, whatever weather is, never a better weather bug ever is than the one before you never is. I'm the weather bug. So, if you plan a family outing and you fear that rains might fall, there's no need for any doubting. I predict both flood and droughting, nearly perfect, but who's counting times when I'm not right at all? Whether the heat is going to roast a bit, whether the sun will turn you to toast a bit, I'll tell you to make the most of it. I'm the weather bug. Whether the hail is falling in sheets a lot, whether the ice has frozen the streets a lot, my best day's the day it sleets a lot. I'm the weather bug. Whether it's cold or whether it's warm won't matter to me. Weather's weather, whatever the form, I'll report it happily. Whether the fog will cover the skies to me, whether the sun is going to rise to me, weather should be no surprise to me. I'm the weather bug. So, if while out on your vacation you're hit by a hurricane, when you reach your destination, don't blame my misinformation. Even I might be mistaken playing this here weather game. Whether it's dark or whether it's bright tonight, whether the weather hits a new height tonight, chances are I might be right tonight. I'm the weather bug. Whether the monsoon's going to last a bit, whether the typhoon's not going past a bit, don't blame me, I just forecasted it. I'm the weather bug. Whether I'm right or whether I'm wrong, please do not be mad. Just remember my old weather song, and your outlook will be glad. Whether or not we ever will meet again, whether the future's going to be sweeter than, I can't tell, I'm just the weatherman. I'm the weather bug. I predict it will be better then. Always sunshine, never wet again. Just in case, let's bring a sweater in. I'm the weather, he's the weather. I'm the weather bug.
Thank you, Bedbug Bandoliers. It gave us just enough time for one more story, all about Jesus calling some very special friends.
What did he call them?
No, it's not about what he called them. It's about when he called them.
Well, what did he call them when he called them?
let's just watch the story of 12 Calls and That's Not All.
The Savior had good news to share with all the people everywhere. He started preaching all alone, without even a microphone.
Look at the crowd!
They all want the good news.
If I want this good news to spread, I'm going to need some friends, he said. A group who will be glad to help. And so, he chose a special 12.
Just 12?
It's a good start.
The first 2 friends were out to sea when Jesus shouted, "Follow me!" They dropped their nets and went, those 2. Their names were Peter and Andrew.
Here they come.
The next 2 friends he came upon were brothers, namely James and John. Those 2 were also fishermen, till Jesus called. Then off they went.
Bye-bye, boats!
Hello, Jesus!
A few days later, Jesus spied a cheating tax collector guy. Old Greedy Matthew was his name, but Jesus called him just the same.
Jesus even called him?
The good news is for everybody.
Then Philip heard the call as well. He ran to find Nathanael. He found his friend beneath a tree. "The Lord has come. Come go with me."
Philip shared the call.
It's fun to share. At first, Nathanael would not come. How do you know that he's the one? But when he met the Lord himself, he gladly went to join the 12.
I knew he'd see the light.
Jesus is the light.
Then Thaddeus and Thomas came, with Simon and another James. And finally, Judas heard the call. That makes 12 friends, but that's not all.
There's more? These 12 were just the very start. They spread good news and did their part. And everywhere that news was sent, there'd surely be a brand new friend.
Everyone wants to follow.
And did you know that all of you are called to be disciples too? The Lord calls you to be a friend. You'll be so happy that you went. I'm called too.
Let's go! Let's go!
I'd follow Jesus anywhere.
I hope you liked our story. It's one of the Bedbug's favorites. The Bedbugs love to tell the wonderful story that all the disciples followed Jesus' call. And we can all follow Jesus' call too.
Ring, ring!
What's that, Sparky?
It's the sound of Jesus calling.
Are you going to answer?
I do every day.
That's the greatest news I've heard, Sparky. Let's all sing a song about Jesus calling the 12 disciples.
We'll help you learn it.
1 little, 2 little, 3 disciples, 4 little, 5 little, 6 disciples, 7 little, 8 little, 9 disciples, 10, 11, 12. Jesus called them fresh from fishing, tax collecting, or just sitting. They were glad to do his bidding. Jesus called the 12. 1 little, 2 little, 3 disciples, 4 little, 5 little, 6 disciples, 7 little, 8 little, 9 disciples, 10, 11, 12. I will go where he is heading, tell the world and keep it spreading, that his love is never ending. I've been called as well. 1 little, 2 little, 3 disciples, 4 little, 5 little, 6 disciples, 7 little, 8 little, 9 disciples, 10, 11, 12. Sing along! 1 little, 2 little, 3 disciples, 4 little, 5 little, 6 disciples, 7 little, 8 little, 9 disciples, 10, 11, 12. Jesus called them fresh from fishing, tax collecting, or just sitting. They were glad to do his bidding. Jesus called the 12. 1 little, 2 little, 3 disciples, 4 little, 5 little, 6 disciples, 7 little, 8 little, 9 disciples, 10, 11, 12. I will go where he is heading, tell the world and keep it spreading, that his love is never ending. I've been called as well. 1 little, 2 little, 3 disciples, 4 little, 5 little, 6 disciples, 7 little, 8 little, 9 disciples, 10, 11, 12. Good job.
That song was simply swell.
Say that 12 times fast.
Which of these pictures from the 12 Calls and That's Not All story is different from all the others? We can start with this picture of Jesus. Which picture is different? Right, this picture is different from all the others. Now, look at this picture of a fishing boat. Which boat is different from all the others?
Yep. Now take a peek at this picture of Matthew the tax collector. Which one doesn't match? That's right. This Matthew looks happy to follow Jesus. Take a look at this picture of Nathaniel under a tree. Which picture is different? You got it. Just one to go. Which of these pictures of a kid like you is different from all the others? That's the one. Jesus calls everyone, even special kids like you. That's super. That's all the time we have for today, gang. We hope you had fun, and we hope to see you again real soon. And always remember that Jesus loves you very much. Bye-bye!
We are the bedbugs and we like to fly and float and dance and sing. We thank the Lord for everything. We have 6 legs and we have wings. We are the bedbugs and we like to zip and zoom and say our prayers. We like to climb a lot of stairs. We have antenna in our hair. We are the bedbugs and we like to tell you stories from the Bible. We are the bedbugs and we can't wait to tell you stories from the Bible. 1, 2, 3, we are the bedbugs and we like to pray and praise and eat meringue. And if you like the song we sang, you're in the Bedbug Bible gang, gang. Ding, diddle, ding, 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 ding.